Alright, so the mic seems to be working now finally. Cool, alright. Alright, I guess just wait for everyone to get in here. G'day, Mustard. I'm doing pretty good. Be doing a lot better if these guys would organize themselves. So we've had one drop out. Organize themselves. Alright. I think we'll wait a little bit to see. Just to all the people that are actually in the tournament or in the stream at least. So we can get this thing organised. G'day, Sally Man. Sorry if I butchered your name, I'm real bad at pronouncing stuff. Alright, there's Kay, there's Andre. Hi, me from the future. Nice, so Will's already in there, so what do we... Alright. So, Kay already gets an automatic win because Mel dropped out. So Andre and My Like should be first. Spam My Like in the Discord, see if he's there. I think it was the tournament winner from last time actually. I forgot what name he went by last time. I think he had a random foreign name on Duel Links. He might not actually be here. I have to give out another free win. Alright, well, Gigi and Will's here, so were they the next one? Yeah, Gigi and Will. So I guess we'll just do Gigi and Will here, because they're both here already. Alright. You guys can hear my microphone alright, can't you? I hope. What'd you miss? Absolutely nothing. How good is the KC cut with you? I mean, so far I've only been playing Roids, so... pretty average. I can't see him in the Discord, Andre. I've added him in the Discord and he hasn't responded, so I mean... He may have just won. May have been two people that have already been dropped out. I'm not sure if they're in the Discord or not. Is Will in the chat? Oh my god. This is so scuffed. Why can't it go like last week where everyone was just all ready? I see them both in the... I see them both in here, they're just not in the same room together. Hello, Gigi and Will, are you there? There we go, alright. They're in the same room. Three free wins. Send me the room number. You're in the. It's in the Discord, Bliss, in the participants chat. I think we might just have to give out 2 free wins today because 2 people just didn't show up. But one of them did, but they decided to can themselves an hour before it started. Alright, so we've already got a 30 card deck. 30 card deck versus whatever Pegasus is running. Was he using Mind Scan? Yep, Mind Scan and Balance. So for those of you that are spectating that don't know what's going on, this is an SR only tournament, so every single card in the tournament is SR rarity only. Unless it's given to you from a skill, or you've got 1 copy of Beaver Warrior in every deck. Also polymerization is allowed to, in every rarity, but I think it actually is an SR for this one. Go Power Rangers. Did someone seen the intro to my video today? So far a pretty slow start. Absolutely no action at all. No clue what either player is playing. I think I remember a little bit about Will's deck list. I'm not sure about the Pegasus player. Can't tell if both players are just bricked hard or if both players are playing stall or something. I don't know why I've got my headset mic on. No clue what they're playing, it's still the deck list for the tournament. Yeah, but I forget what people are playing. I can remember what Will is playing, I think it was kind of stally, as far as I remember, but I have no clue what Gigi was playing. I remember what Bliss is playing? Already forgotten what you're playing, Andre. I know what Kay's playing. I don't now remember what you're playing, Andre. Alright, so we've got it. So Gigi is playing a CyberDark deck, which happened to win the SR tournament last time around, and the player that won was Will actually using it. So he's currently versing probably his own deck. Alright, I don't think you can equip that when you've got 3 cards in your back row. Not sure if intentional or not. Oh damn, this is going to be a very long tournament if we have to beat him down for 400 life points a turn. Should I update the bracket while I'm here? Alright, so we've got a obnoxious Celtic Guardian. Cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster that has 1,900 or more attack. Equipped with the Rocket Hand. That's one of the newer cards in the game. Buffs his attack, and he can choose to return his... What is it? It makes his own attack 0. What does it do? Then change the attack of one monster this card was equipped to 0. Also, its battle position cannot be changed. So you can target one face-up card on the field and destroy it, but at the cost of making your own monster 0 attack. Alright, Super Rush Headlong activated. Should kill the Celtic Guardian. Which also removes the Rocket Hand. I mean, clearly. You said I couldn't run stall. I mean, I said I'd prefer if you didn't run stall. Because stall tends to make the tournament very slow and boring. Especially when it's meant to be a fun tournament. Negating the CyberDark's effect so it will not get the equipped monster. Maybe this is actually secretly you, Bliss. Are you playing on Will's account? Uses a Creeper to stop the 400 damage. Not sure I'd be particularly scared of 400 damage. But you chose to use the Creeper anyway. Evil Storm, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Flip, target one face-up card your opponent controls, return that target to hand. Alright, so he's just playing Fallout Stall. Okay. Bringing Stall to a fun tournament. You're gonna be here a while. I mean, he submitted his deck literally like half an hour before the tournament started. Alright, so we had to remove the Flute of Summoning Creebo, so you can only add a Creebo to hand, you can't actually summon one, obviously. Blast with Chain too. This doesn't affect when it's destroyed, right? Target one card on the field and destroy it, so you have to destroy one of those annoying face downs too. So it cannot flip and return his bird to hand. Boring. Yeah, I know. This is why I really hate when people bring Stall to it. Was meant to be a fun tournament. It really kills the mood. Thankfully though, he's playing against CyberDark, and CyberDark is all about hitting face directly, so we can just ignore most of the stall stuff. All the stally monsters don't really do anything versus CyberDark, so... Negates damage for now. The one time I bring up Pog deck and I couldn't have countered this deck with my stall deck. Dude, your deck is very Pog. I'm excited for your deck. Activates Pulse Mines. I'm not even sure if the stall player has any cards that can kill his monsters outside of just really weak 1150 attack. It's pretty integral that the CyberDark player actually keeps these ones alive, the edges, since they're the ones that allow him to swing over the top of monsters and not swing into stuff that's going to return his shit to hand. Alright, he's had all three CyberDark edges now, and he's got the best equip card for it. This will allow his CyberDark card to attack twice. And we've got to concede, alright. Thankfully the stall player didn't do a Bliss and wait until all 30 cards had run out of his deck before letting the game end. Thankfully, that's one less stall player in the tournament. I don't think there's anyone else. I think that's it. Alright. So that was Gigi going through. Alright, so now we've got Big Dog, Bliss, and Tom. I forgot to put the synchros in. Wait, your deck was meant to be a synchro deck? Your deck was meant to be a synchro deck? Oh, that's hard to watch, dude. Alright, so I think to my master is Tom, I believe. I'll just message them both in the Discord. So it's Tom and... who's the other one? Tom and Bliss. Well, Bliss is in the chat, so he already knows, but I'll ping him anyway. I think it's Tom and Bliss. Yeah. Fluffy. Who's named themselves Fluffy, and is that named after Captain Fluffy? Are you naming yourself after someone in my Discord? His name isn't even Fluffy in Discord. What? Is that your name, Bless? You called yourself... Oh, Bliss is having a shit signal, but he's still able to play, he's just not able to watch the stream. Three? Oh, table 3. Alright, so Bliss must be playing as, Fluffy. I will assume. I'm pretty sure my master is... Tom. Just kept to get one of these two to actually swap rooms. At least Andre and Kay are already ready for the next match. There we go, alright. Yeah, to be honest, Will, I'd prefer if Stall wasn't in the tournament. Stall does make things a little bit less interesting for everyone else to watch. And a lot less interesting. There's a reason I try to ban most of the stall cards. It makes the tournament hella boring to stream. Loom say AAA... At least type it as IAR. I'd be much more willing to do the IAR. Hello, I am you. Good day, bud. Alright, so Bliss is running Heart of the Underdog and Grandpa's cards. So he's running full Exodia. And most of his deck, due to this card, is going to be normal monsters. And he aims to just draw every single one of them. It hopes that he draws every single Exodia piece before he draws the main Exodia piece, the one that's actually an effect monster. Has he got Super Rush? Enemy controller, alright. By the way, we've got another CyberDark player. It's just, I assume it's CyberDark anyway, because it's the card normally equipped to the CyberDarks. At least we get to see all of Bless's hand. Alright, so we've got a giant soldier. Oh, doesn't show up on the thing until the end? Come on. Can I play? Do you have an SR only deck? Because we actually do have a dropout, so you can actually play if you have a SR only deck. That's all just SR cards. Alright, there's an Exodia piece. It's not. Oh! Holy shit. He's gonna have a lot of cards in hand at the end of this turn. Finally he drew an effect monster or a spell card. Alright, so I'm gonna guess the monster he put face down was that Guardian we saw, because it has 2000 defense, and he's gonna try and not die using it, I assume. Against CyberDark, they can get over 2000 defense pretty easily, especially with Edge, since that can literally attack you directly if it chooses. But he probably should just choose to attack the monster, because the monster is most likely just going to be a normal monster, and it's only going to have 2000 defense. He may choose to attack directly, but he might as well just hit the monster, I think. Now he can attack twice. Is it half turn it attacks twice? You can make a second attack during each battle phase, alright. Prisma Cannon Pog. Bless might just be dead next turn if he doesn't get Exodia this one. Yeah, CyberDark's a pretty good counter to Bless's deck, I would think. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I think that may be it for Bliss. He shuffled his entire hand. There's a piece of Exodia. It's another draw. There's another piece of Exodia. It's another draw. Dude, you have to be so lucky to do this. There's no way. That's another draw. Reload again. Again, the entire hand goes into the deck. Holy shit. This is a duel. It's another draw. And again. Can he actually do this? Dude, I beg. Please. Show me an Exodia win through just doing Heart of the Underdog. Oh my fucking god, how many cards have you got in your hand? What the fuck is this hand size? Another draw? You want any more cards in your hand, bro? He actually got it. He actually got it. And Mel thought she couldn't beat CyberDark with Exodia. Put voice lines on? Oh yeah, right. I'll put voice lines on after this game. Holy shit, that was fucking sick. Heart of the Underdog Exodia. Alright. Now that's impressive, Bliss. That's some good shit right there. Not sure how interactive that gameplay is, but I mean... That was fucking sick. Alright. So, are we showing the bracket on stream? We are. Alright. Big Dog Bliss has defeated Tom in a very interesting fashion. Alright. Alright, so Kay and Andre are next. I think they're already ready. Yeah, I'll put we want Exodia. Alright, so you guys can play whenever. I'll put your the voice lines on too. Remember, this is best of 3 now, guys. So I hope Bliss wasn't lagging for the stream. I want to see the reaction. That was fucking sick. That was actually awesome. Alright, spoiler alert. You'll find Kay is also using Exodia. But not in the same way. He's playing a more still variant. Thanks for the sub, Sablina? Sablina? Alright, you want voice lines on. There you go. It's more a defensive variant, I think, of Kay's deck. I did this for the Dark. Hey, you proved to the Dark that CyberDarks can be beaten by Exodia. Since she was begging for the CyberDark nerfs. Can they only use SR cards or anything up to SR? Only SR cards. Only SR rarity. Unless it's through a skill, and Beaver Warrior is included in every single deck list. Alright, so I saw this earlier, returns a card to hand. So Kay is playing a fairly stally kind of Exodia list, but at least he has draw cards in it, so it's not full stall. I can't do his Bacora's accents at all. Pops his shard. Basically a free jar of greed. Or is it pot? Yeah, either one. So Andre's using basically the same list he used in the last SR tournament, I believe. What that exactly was just a bunch of normal monsters, I think. I'm not sure. And like things like Super Rush. No, it wasn't Super Rush. What's it called? The normal monster killer, where you kill a normal monster to destroy something. Order to charge. Is that charge? I think it's that. Very old card. Used to be really meta during Harpies. Right, so Exodia has gotten one of its first pieces through Blue Dragon Summoner. I expect Kay will have something like a Rainbow Life, if he hasn't already. Oh, activates during the damage step. Is that lethal? No, it's not lethal, it's only like 1,600 on top, right? Oh wait, no. Wait, what does this exactly do? Oh, there's a new card. Basically works in place of a normal Karibo. Does the exact same effect. So the other effects of it you'll probably never see from Kay in this tournament. He's only using it as a Karibo. Oh, Mask of the Accursed. That stops his character ever attacking while slowly burning it by 500 a turn. By the way, I had to farm to get certain cards for my deck. Which ones didn't you have? The shuffle stuff? Whatever it is, the reload? There it is, Order to Charge. Very old deck, used to be very meta. Select one face up normal monster, and you get to destroy something your opponent controls, and it is non-target removal. Gets to draw another Exodia piece to hand. Wonder Balloons would be great, still with Plum Princesses. Oh god, don't remind me of really early days of Duel Links. Everyone used to do that. Literally, before even the first box came out. Wait, was Balloons in the first box? It must have been. Everyone was only playing Balloons. And then as soon as the Pumpkin came out, everyone was literally playing that deck. Wonder Balloons and the stupid dumb Princess. It was cancer. Not even sure why people were playing that, because it got heavily countered by Harpies, but they still were. So annoying. I mean, any deck that wasn't Harpies had trouble, like Dinos and shit. Oh, is this a graveyard effect too? I should really read what these cards do. And that's already lethal, doesn't do damage to it, no other creepos. So this is a best of 3, so we'll go to game 2. Oh, they started already? Damn, that's quick. By the way, I haven't got Shannon even 30 packs left. Oof.
I put my whole heart into this deck so that I can defeat you.
That's unlucky. XDOP card. Getting beaten by whatever the hell that thing was.
For everything I hold dear, I can't afford to lose this duel.
For everything I hold dear, I can't afford to lose this duel. So dramatic. That's one Exodia piece. I mean, you can't use traps, that's gay. I feel like traps aren't actually banned from this tournament, because I don't want to ban 1/3 of all cards in Duel Links. I mean, there's probably more monsters than there are traps and spells, but maybe not. So I assume K's already got a Creebo in hand. Hasn't got any other back row. He may not even use it yet, may not have to. He's only taking 2,000 damage. He may want to save it for when the trap card happens. Nope, chooses to use it now. I mean, it probably doesn't matter either way. That may be Rainbow Life. So there's a few cards that are banned for this tournament. If you guys are in the Discord, you know. There's a couple of things that are banned from the tournament and things that are limited and semi-limited. So stall decks like the one K's running are a lot weaker than they generally would be in an SR tournament, because we had trouble last time with SR generally just stomping because it just... Oh, there's Beaver Warrior gone. We had trouble last time because stall decks were just making the tournament last way too long. Really boring for viewers. So we've tried to ban most of the stall decks away. Ooh, alright. So that is the Golden Apples. Pretty good card when you haven't got buffing cards in your deck. When your opponent doesn't have buffing cards in their deck, because it just creates a monster with the exact same attack value, and you just put it in defense and it can't die. But we already know Andre's running cards that can kill that, such as Order to Charge, and that random trap card he had that just buffs his monsters. G'day, Kratos. Kratos, the god of fun war. So far I ranked 12 in the KC card, and I've been against 9 Warmwell and 0 U-Bells. I would have thought the Warmworms would have been the U-Bell decks. I mean, I was having a good time just winning with roids in the deck, so... Alright, so we know Andre's running Forbidden Chalice. Also a good way to buff his monster. Exodia players struggling here. There's no way Bliss can win another game in this tournament. He has to win a best of 3 using that random Exodia deck. There's just no way. I mean, I'd love to see it, but there's no way. I'm actually really disappointed that, Like wasn't here. The guy that dropped out had a really great deck. It was all about, Sea Stealth Attack. I was really excited for it. I thought it would easily go really far in the tournament. It's not random like K's. I mean, I love your deck, dude. I just do not see how it can possibly win another one. There's no way. I'm probably gonna copy your deck afterwards, Bless, and play around with it. It even fits the Beaver Warrior. The Beaver Warrior actually fits into that deck. It's just a normal monster. Is this gonna be Beaver Warrior kill? Oh, that's a reminder, by the way, for those that haven't been paying attention. There's no surrenders allowed. You're not allowed to surrender. Because people are avoiding the Beaver Warrior rule, where if Beaver Warrior kills you during your best of 3, it ends the series. So if you surrender before the Beaver Warrior can kill you, you'd avoid that rule happening. So there's no surrenders allowed. And that is Kaleox being knocked out of the tournament. One of the Exodia decks is gone. Andre moves on to the final. Now we've got Bliss and Gigi. So CyberDark versus Exodia once again. It's Gigi, right? I think it was Gigi. Yep, Gigi's here. You guys going again? Can you guys finish already? Good day, Vicky. Alright. So I'll shift on it, okay. So this is Exodia and CyberDark, the same matchup again from earlier. A bit disappointed with this one compared to the last Rarity Tournament. There's been so little like originality. Last one we had all 8 people brought a different deck. This one we've had, I think 3 CyberDarks were submitted and 2 Exodias, and the other 2 were random, and 2 of them didn't even show up, so... Why is your voice so quiet, Mr. Pegasus? Oh. Okay, Gigi, are you there? I don't know what that was, but they're going again anyway, so I'm just gonna assume that was a... I'm just gonna assume there must have been a DC or something. Or someone queued up the wrong deck or something. If it happens again, it'll be disqualification in case it's someone just trying to restart because they had a bad opening hand or something, but I'll just assume for now it was a bad connection. Connection error most likely? Yeah, that's probably what it was. I don't think people are going to cheat in a normal tournament unless their name is K. Since Kaleox has decided to bring some interesting cards to the tournament before that were not meant to be in there. Need to see more Exodia? I mean, you're about to. Hey Hey, same start as last time. He doesn't get one of his actual monsters, so he has to use the equip monster instead. Chooses not to swing, knowing the face down is most likely more a defense than that. Since we've seen what Bliss has been running earlier, we know that there's most likely a 2000 defense monster there. Holy shit, 2 Heart of the Underdogs, that's a lot of draw. That is an actual shit ton of draw. Holy fuck. I don't really want to see more Exodia, to be honest. I mean, I want to see Bliss's Exodia. I don't really like the store one too much, but this one I actually like. I like it's awesome. It's just draw a bunch of shit. You get a hand size of like 400 cards. So it's the 1000 damage a turn currently. Puts him on at least a 3-turn clock after this. But most likely he'll draw another direct attack monster before then. I feel like if these two are defensive cards, it's bad that he played them, because he needs equip spells for his monsters, and so he needs the board space. And he knows what Bless's deck is, so he knows Bless is never going to go offensive. So if he sets some defensive cards, I think that's just a complete misplay. If Exodia wins, I'd turn gay. I mean, if Exodia wins, that'd be fantastic. It'd just be like, such a shit on Mel. Poor Mel. Saying that she can't play Exodia anymore after the ban list, then Exodia wins. That'd be so fucking funny. Look at his hand size, look at this. This is ridiculous. I can't even bother counting all that. Look at how much shit he's got in his hand. Any more cards you want? You sure you're not done yet? Yeah, oh, you want more cards? Sure, keep going. I don't want to play against this. Ah. Oh, no, you're not done yet. You sure? Or draw some more cards? Alright, you go ahead. I'm stopping you. You only got 3 cards left in your deck, so I mean... No, you still haven't got all Exodia pieces. Are you gonna deck yourself out? There we go. The last card, was it? Wait, was it the... I wonder what the last card was. I wonder if it was the final piece, the middle piece. Alright, that's another Exodia win, alright. Duel Link's gonna break? What the fuck am I even watching? He's getting lucky that he's starting his opening hands with Heart of the Underdog there. If you don't start with Heart of the Underdog, you're just gonna lose. Alright. Game 2, I guess? Unless, of course, that first game wasn't a mistake and there was meant to be a surrender. No, was this a mistake? Alright. What, was the head? Oh, nice. You said I wouldn't win another? I didn't believe in you, I'm sorry. I didn't believe in the heart of the cards. Jeez, I hope Bliss wins this tournament. Never thought I'd say that. I really hope Bliss wins this tournament. This is such a dumb way of playing Exodia. I fucking love it.
I hope you live up to your reputation. This is my fight, and my fight alone. Duel. My turn. I end my turn.
Ends without playing anything. Do you just draw no monsters? He started with the Heart of the Underdog again. In attack position. Ooh, he's going for the kill. Bliss on the offensive.
I have no intention of quitting. I'm finished with my turn. Everything is still proceeding as I envisioned. My turn. I draw. I set a card.
Alright, so he actually is forced to play defensive here, and then last time I said he wouldn't really have to, or most likely wouldn't have to. Because Bliss never really goes on the defensive with his deck. So I guess he's drawn none of his CyberDark stuff. Must have been an unlucky start. Alright, and he's off. We've already started the draw. fuck is this deck, lol? This deck is my demise. Dude, this is actually fucking great. Legit, the duels go for like two turns. Opponent gets his first turn, then Bliss gets his Heart of the Underdog turn, and the game just ends. I actually didn't know that's how this worked, by the way. I didn't know you just could activate this during the draw phase and then it would actually let you draw more cards. It's cool as fuck. It's actually an insane combo. It just all relies on you starting with Heart of the Underdog in your starting hand though. Is it guaranteed after you've done that? I actually don't know, is it guaranteed? This is fucking cancer. Jesus Christ. Is this too bad for the ban list? Does this need to go on the ban list for next time? I don't know. I don't think it does. I think maybe I could limit Hard the Underdog to make it less consistent so we have to see less of this, but I don't think it's like ban worthy. It's literally 100% reliant on you having this. If you don't have Hard the Underdog, if your opponent has some way of removing it when you play it, your deck just loses, right? So we had any kind of back row removal, like the Twin Twister, or whatever the hell it's called, the Parallel Twister, which is in most CyberDark decks. They could just remove Heart of the Underdog, and this can't happen. I mean, I'm not sure if you do need to. I think I need to. I think I could limit it, but I don't think I need to, because I feel like nearly all the CyberDark decks would have had Twin Parallel Twister in them. Which completely counters the deck. It just Bliss got lucky in drawing his Heart of the Underdogs, and the other guys didn't get lucky in getting their Parallel Twisters. Or Twin Twisters, I don't know which one, I don't know what the name of the card is. Another Exodia win, what the fuck? Alright. I guess Bliss goes through the final with Exodia. Well, should someone just DM Mel in the Discord and spam at her, Exodia through to the final after beating two CyberDark decks. Oh my god. She was actually begging for them to be banned, and she's our resident Exodia player because she was annoyed that her Exodia deck couldn't beat it. What an outcome. Alright, Andre. Whenever you're ready. Whenever the Kaliox decides to get out of the dueling spot. Exodia OP, apparently. Draw 62 cards and just win the duel. Jesus Christ. It's honestly impressive. Peep my icon? Oh, it is Exodia. Why is he named Fluffy though? Why am I still here just to suffer? Alright, so I'm pretty sure 100% of this duel though is just relying on does Bliss draw what he needs? And if he doesn't, Andre wins. I'm not even sure there's any like particular skill in this matchup. I wonder if Andre's deck has any way of destroying... Did we see any way of destroying his Heart of the Underdog? Because all the charge just targets a face up, right? Or is it only monsters? Rip Faker roll. I'm pretty sure Faker won 3 worlds, and you've only won 1 tournament, Andre. You need to win 3 worlds before you can do that. So at least 3 tournaments. He got Heart of the Underdog again. Does Andre have a way of removing it? Dude, Blizz's starting hands are insane. 2000 hitting 2000, they ain't gonna do shit.
All right, let's do this. My turn.
Alright, can Bliss just win here? Because he's got Hard the Underdog already there.
From my hand, I activate a quick play spell. I activate a continuous spell.
So impressed this deck got so far. I honestly thought it was just gonna drop out in the first round. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty uninteractive deck that may end up having to get banned, but I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I like the deck. It may just cause people to have to run more spell removal. At least quick play spell removal anyway. It doesn't even need to be quick play, it just needs to be normal spell removal. Which there is plenty of in SR. It's not like there's no SR spell removal.
I activate a continuous spell. I activate a continuous spell.
Jesus Christ, it's still going. Ban it? I don't know, maybe I'll just limit Hard the Underdog, make it harder to use. I don't want to ban the deck completely though. Don't see it as being a particularly broken deck. It's a bit annoying that it's uninteractive. It may make, like, tournament viewing isn't too bad, but people that are playing in the tournament may feel a little bit more bored from it. What the fuck? He's tribute summoning.
Just what I need. I synchro summon a monster.
He's synchro summoning. I did not see this coming. Okay. What has he got? Armades? Oh, Armades Ultra. What is it? What the fuck is that? Samsara Dragon of Rebirth. If this card destroyed by a battle and sent to the graveyard, or if this card you control is sent to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can target one monster in either player's graveyard, special summon it. Okay. I didn't see that coming. So if he kills it, it'll just res another card that he won't be able to kill again, so he needs 2 sources of removal to get through the life points now. Ah, so it is only destroy. It is only destroy monster, so Andre doesn't have a way of destroying Heart of the Underdog. I don't think he has any other removal in his deck.
I know just what I need.
Interactive gameplay.
Summon a monster. Time to battle. Take this. I attack.
I'm just gonna copy Bliss's deck after this, I think. It actually seems so much fun.
My trap activates.
Question is it consistent enough to
End my turn. All right,
climb in the KC Cup?
my turn. I draw.
Can we get to dual level max playing
A quick play spell.
Exodia with Reload and Heart of the Underdog?
I activate a continuous.
I love the cheeky synchro summon too. It's a little cheeky synchro summon in there.
From my hand, I activate a continuous spell. Come forth. I summon a monster in attack.
This has been pretty unlucky this game.
Here I go.
Andre didn't need much to actually win.
I end my turn.
I think though that's most of Bless's shitty spells now, and he's got 2 Heart of the Underdogs now, so 2 draws a turn.
I summon a monster in attack position. Let's battle. Try to stop this. I attack you.
Yeah, I think this one was actually a really unlucky start for Bless. It was just this was a
It's not over until the last card is played.
yeah, it's just Andre has no way of removing his stuff properly.
Turn is over. I have to turn this duel around soon.
Like if Bless had started like this versus the CyberDark player, I think the CyberDark player would have won.
Spell. I activate a continuous spell.
Like Bless's deck completely counters all the stall all the stall cards that are being played. You can't play stall versus this.
I activate a continuous spell.
This deck is madness.
Continuous spell.
deck is actually awesome. I didn't realize how consistent it was too. I thought it was like a completely like inconsistent garbage deck. Like I never see people just messing around with this on ladder. For how like you see all random crap on ladder. I think I'd see something like this more often. By the way, I got the icon last game, really? That was your what, 100th Exodia win? When do I get to play, by the way? Yeah, I feel like Andre's deck isn't really fit to beat this one. I don't know how much back row removal you've got, but I'm not sure you got enough. Can he deck out from too hard the underdogs? No. As soon as the 5th piece hits his hand, the game is over. That's how Exodia works. As long as it's 5 pieces in your hand, you win. Well, Bliss has certainly inspired me to make a deck list anyway. This is a really cool way of playing Exodia. I mean, it's kind of fitting that an Exodia deck wins the tournament considering the new Exodia card that's coming out soon. Shouldn't count our chickens before they hatch though. You never know. Bliss could draw really poorly. You could have 4 Exodia pieces in hand right now, and that'd be game. Holy shit, he started with it again. 25 card deck, and he started with Heart of the Underdog every single game. Bliss inspired me to drink bleach. Oof. Literally every single game he's had Heart of the Underdog. There's only 3 in the deck. In a 25 card deck. What is the math on that? Alright, so you can actually hit him for some life point damage this turn. Alright, Bliss actually needs to, Andre needs to need another source of removal most likely, because Bliss is running a lot of monsters with 2000 attack. And he'll probably draw more with his current Heart of the Underdog. That's if he doesn't just actually pop off this turn and win, which is possible. Yeah, but he has 3 restart. What, 3 reload? I mean, he hasn't had to use them to start with Heart of the Underdog in hand. He just happened to start with it. I think he's actually already got it. Such a good... That's nearly... He's got, what, 1 Heart of the Underdog left? Actually, Bliss might even be running 2 Heart of the Underdogs. Have we seen a 3rd one yet? Let's see, is Bliss running 3 Heart of the Underdogs? Yeah, he is. He's running 3. Oh, well that's probably game. No way of dealing with the monster, no second order to charge. If he had order to charge, there he wins, he just didn't have it. So that's probably Bliss gonna win this one. That hand size is fucking absurd. I think this is fun to watch the first time, and a few times you see it, but it gets really old. Yeah, it would. I feel like I'll probably have to limit Heart of the Underdog, even though it's like, it's such an easily counterable like strategy. It's not like it's something you'd be struggling to counter. Most decks, like I said, if the Andre could have won this game simply if he had a monster with more than 2000 attack, which is what every other deck in this tournament had. Or if he had like his Parallel Twister or Twin Twister to just destroy the Heart of the Underdog, then that's it. His play is completely ruined. It's a great win though. Alright, that's GG, that's game over. Congratulations to Bliss. I think this is his second time winning the tournament actually. I love the deck choice. I do really like the deck choice. Actually undefeated with Exodia. Oh shit. Hold on. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, people message Mel in the Discord. Everyone spam the shit out of Mel. Let her know that the Exodia just beat every deck in the beat the 2 CyberDark decks somehow. I have no idea how that happened. Probably because the CyberDark players all started with the equip boy rather than the 2300 attack guy. How the hell did you pull that off, Bliss? Honestly. I'm impressed. I'm still so skeptical to limit that card. I don't think it needs to be... there's no way it needs to be banned. There's just no way. There's so many ways you beat that card. It's just, I don't know if like that was just like an extreme lucky run. I have no idea. What do you think, Bliss? Would you think your deck needs a limit on it, or do you think that was just complete luck? Because I honestly have no idea. Ban restart? What do you mean restart? You mean reload? You mean reload? Okay. What do you mean restart? It's not the skill restart, obviously, he's got Exodia. Leave it, people are going to run counters next month. I mean, the thing is, like, if I show the deck lists that were currently in this tournament, let me just bring up the... If we have a look at the cards that were in this tournament, we had, like... Will had 2 Parallel Twisters, we had... Oh, not Parallel Twisters, what is it called? Parallel something? Or something, yeah, the 2 little Twister dudes, the CyberDark player had 2 of them as well. Also had any monster that can get over 2000 attack, which Andre's deck couldn't. We had C Stealth Attack, that could have easily gotten over it as well. But also had direct removal in that could have removed the Underdog. We had a Monarch that was in the tournament too, with 2 of the Twisters again, and 2 cards that when they're destroyed get to destroy back row. And these are all quick plays, so they can all be used during Bless's turn. Also, they can be used during your own turn. Because it's not even like you need a quick play spell to remove Heart of the Underdog. You just use the spell during your turn, and he can't use it during his draw phase, obviously. And I don't think that needs to be limited. Reload doesn't matter, because there's another spell that does the same thing. Oh, is there? Yeah, I think I'll hold off on banning those cards, because I'm pretty sure that deck shouldn't be winning that often. I think that was just 1, super lucky on how it went, and 2, no one really drew the actual removal needed for it. Because any normal deck would have been able to at least take 1 game off of him, especially in like that Andre game where Bliss had a really bad turn, but he wasn't able to kill the 2000 defense monster, which isn't something that normally happens in most decks. Anyway, congrats to the winner. I think I should update the bracket, because I don't think I've actually done that already. That was honestly impressive. I didn't think an Exodia deck would ever actually win this tournament. I do appreciate that. Alright. Big Dog Bliss winning his second tournament with Exodia. Hey, why did I put 1? That's meant to be 3. Well, I missed a 3 so swipes this tournament. We didn't have anyone actually go to a game 3. Did I put a 3? God damn it. Yep, congrats to the winner. If you want to play in next week's tournament, if you're not already, make sure to join the Discord down below. All the way to join is in there. Next week will be all ultra rare cards and 1 Beaver Warrior as normal. Hopefully next week we won't have 2 people drop out of the tournament because that gets really annoying, but I think my like was actually is currently in Australia holidaying actually, so I think he had things that were on. I think he was out in the town actually. So it would have been pretty hard for him to actually play in the tournament. He must have just been caught up doing something, which is fine. Not sure why Mel dropped out though. I think she just didn't want to play. William add a requirement to Exodia decks to run effect monsters? Nah. I honestly don't think that was broken. That's not luck winning 5 matches in a row. I mean, it's not something you can say was skill either, Bliss. I think it was complete luck. Your deck is based on luck. It's not a skill matchup. Your deck plays the same way every game, guaranteed. Yes, it was a consistent deck, but I think, like, it was lucky you started with Heart of the Underdog in your hand, and it was lucky that your opponent didn't have any way of removing it, ever. Because most of the decks, as I pointed out, did have ways to get rid of it, it's just most of them didn't. Mel was salty? Of course she was. Now, I don't think I'll limit it anyway. I think we'll give it another week before we limit that. I don't know. I'll think on it. It doesn't seem like a broken deck, which doesn't. Plus this week wasn't a very good way of showing... Because there's only really 2 main archetypes in this one. There was a few CyberDark players, and a couple of Exodia players, and Andre, because the other 2 dropped out, so we didn't get to see much deck variety. So it's also hard to see what, like, decks it'd normally be, like, terrible into or good into. Still a great deck to run, though. My deck was weak against this? Yeah. Anyway. It's really cool that it won the tournament though, like I said, just before the Exodia card was released, which is released tomorrow, I think? Well, it's the 7th for me today, so I think tomorrow is the Exodia release, right? For the new Exodia card. What's his name? Exodia Incarnate? Let's see, can I show you this on my stream? Oh yeah. Just before this card's released, Exodia wins the tournament. That's real cool. I don't know what rarity it will be. Made in BSR. Super cool card. Basically a card that is unaffected by all card effects. Gains 1000 attack for every Exodia piece in the graveyard. Plus it's a way of adding Exodia pieces from graveyard to hand. Also gives you good draw. So it allows you to play Exodia in a way that isn't like... isn't particularly stally. Like you can try and play this in a way that is more... Because I know the TCG version of this runs like Obliterate, I think it's called. Is that right there? Nah, it's not. The TCG runs like Exodia and a card called Obliterate, and you just like, you can just win the game through Exodia without actually winning using the main Exodia effect of having all 5 in hand. It just gives you a chance of having that in hand. It is going to be an SR? That'd be cool as fuck. Yeah, I'm really excited for this card. Definitely going to be making a video on this one, I think. Anyway, I should probably end the stream before the VOD becomes too long for the tournament. Alright guys, thank you all for whoever's come and shown up to the tournament. There's been congratulations to the winner. Discord down below, join that if you want to join next week and whatever. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. I might actually stream later on during the week. That may not be a tournament related, I'm not sure. Anyway, later boys.